Playdate, episode 120. We are doing the 120th episode webathon.
What's a webathon again?
I think Lauren has all sorts of crazy stuff planned, and there are going to be guests and streamers and
confetti.
Confetti? I'm like fucking talking crazy today.
I got 120 problems, and a podcast is one.
And I'm a white.
Do you think you have more or less than 120 problems? They can be small, they can be big, they can be more than 120.
Really?
But I think about the same 5 ones every day, like on a cycle.
I don't know if I
definitely have less than 100.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, but like there's little ones. It's like,
wiping takes too long.
Yeah, or like I've got like a little bit of a cut on my foot that's been like kind of annoying.
I have a little bit of a cut on my finger.
Willy cut his finger during our shoot last night.
Willy and I were hanging out, and I tried to shotgun a beer, and something with the Friday beers can. This happened to me multiple times. It is like way tougher.
It's tough as nails. That's actually a big part of our marketing.
Right, cans so tough. You can drink it in the rough.
Yeah.
And my thumb got caught in the hole, and it split my nail open, and then just the side of my finger. And then Lucas had a Band-Aid like ready to go. Like it was almost like he was like waiting for me to cut myself.
It was during the Cold Cases shoot. It was pretty gruesome.
Okay, 120. I think I have 45 problems.
Yeah, you definitely, no offense, you definitely have more than that.
I drunk texted a car salesman last night.
What'd you say?
So she gave me the price on a lease yesterday, and I texted her back the response. I thought about it for a second. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be responsible. That's probably too much money. And I texted her. I was like, hi, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to pull the trigger on that today. And then after our Cold Kids shoot on the way home, I was just like, if you can get it to this number, I'll sign today. She texts me back and she goes, hi, good morning. I'll look into it.
That's funny. I mean, it wasn't like late. It wouldn't have been like
It was like 10, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's chill.
Being in a Waymo when you're teetering on blackout drunk is the craziest experience in the world.
You keep trying to ask for the charger. Yeah, let me get a charger. That was my impression of you asking for a charger. My impressions clips are blowing up, so I want to keep them going.
Did that one do well?
No, not at all. But you know what I realized? I think we should have just done like the one where we were doing it back and forth and just made the on screen like every contestant on Jeopardy. There's like too much like build up of me being like,
okay, Lauren, give us a thing to do an impression of.
I can't think of
You
anything.
made a face like that was like I asked you.
Well, I'm just not gonna be able to think of anything good.
because she's brushing.
I'm brushing.
Lip gloss.
You make my lip gloss.
What's your favorite thing about being a girl, Lauren?
Oh, there's so many things.
Really?
I love being a girl.
I think it would be nice.
It's very fun.
I'm glad I'm not a girl, but I'm
I
happy
love
for you.
being a girl.
What's your favorite thing about being a girl?
I mean, not that there's anything girls can do that guys can't do if they want to, but
That's true.
I can think of one.
what?
Give birth.
That's true. I'm not excited for that, though. I do want to have kids.
I don't think that's
Get
true anymore.
Get plowed. Actually, guys can do that too.
Guys can definitely get plowed. Guys can
Actually, guys can give birth now.
definitely get plowed.
I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right that there's nothing a girl can do. Maybe like smell nice.
Yeah,
What? No, you guys should be smelling nice.
I smell fantastic now.
I
'cause
do
got
too. Now I
cologne.
put that Mando all over myself.
Glenn says I wear too much cologne now because like every day
You're Fox Maxing.
You're
Fox Maxing.
Oh yes, I am Fox Maxing, but it's every day you get like nose blind to it. So
Yeah.
every day I add another spritz and I'm up to like 9. Lauren, so what's your favorite part about being a girl?
I was about to say you asked me, then you didn't even come back. You didn't let me.
Well, I
say.
asked you, and then I interrupted.
Well, I thought about it. I think it's doing my makeup and like getting ready for things. Like I feel like getting ready for girls is such an ordeal, whereas guys are just like they throw their clothes on and they're out the door. But girls, it's like we make our little drinks or our cocktails or our wine, and we're doing our makeup with our friends, and we have the music going, and it's just like a whole ordeal.
That actually does sound like
It's
kind of a
fun.
blast. Can you
It's
imagine
the
if like
best
you
part
and
of
I
the
were going to
night.
go to a bar, and I was like, "Come over, we'll get ready at my house."
Yeah.
Kind of, except
Literally, they'll just be
I
putting on a
hate getting
t-shirt.
ready. I hate getting dressed. I hate getting dressed.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
like I hate getting dressed. I think I just said that, didn't I?
Multiple times.
I don't like it. That's why, like, I don't like anything that makes me dress up because that's just like
Oh, really?
way more of getting dressed.
That's
like,
my favorite thing.
It's like getting dressed, but it's like 3 times as hard if you have to wear like a suit.
If we had like a formal in college or like going out on a date or something, like that was my jam because I liked dressing nice.
No, I wear one pair of jeans I put on every day.
I know, but we dress like slobs during our normal lives. Don't you think it's nice to every once in a while like put on a suit?
Nope.
Like when I put on that tux,
I get to buy a suit. I got a wedding in 2 weeks, and I had to throw my suit out because of my mold.
Is the wedding paying for it?
My
That'd
suit,
be, like send them an invoice.
What?
Hey, I had to throw my suit out because it was moldy, and I'm only buying this for you guys. Are you gonna wait? Can you rent a suit the same way you rent a tux? That'd be kind of
probably,
funny.
honestly, yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
Somewhere cheap.
Oh,
Like
Go to men's
warehouse. That's what I was thinking.
Willy
yeah.
has you. This is something very admirable about you. Is that you're. I wish I had the fiscal responsibility that you have, because sometimes I
don't know if that's totally true, but
I think.
I spend so much money on like, you know how you're always doing shit.
Okay,
Like,
that's true.
I spend so much money on concerts, sporting events.
That's true. But you're buying like experiences. I'm buying like fucking nonsense.
I spend no money on clothes or anything. Like household. I don't know. There's like nothing in my room, and I don't have any.
Yeah.
But I spend money on food and drinks.
What were you gonna ask?
No, I was just gonna ask whose wedding it is and where is it?
My cousin MK is getting married to a guy named Dan.
Lauren did not like MK. Cut to
Really?
you went MK and she went.
No, I was just like,
She's my second cousin actually, but she lives 2 doors down from my parents. Like we grew up together in Maine. So it's cool, and it's in like North Shore, Massachusetts. So
Oh, lovely.
pretty.
Are you gonna make it up to Maine?
No, probably not. I'm flying into Boston, but then I'm going to Maine 2 weeks after that for like 5 days. So that'll be fun.
Okay, Lauren got to say what her favorite thing about being a girl
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Willy, what's your favorite thing about being a boy?
Pissing standing up.
That is pretty great.
Yeah, it's
You ever
so
tried
easy.
pooping standing up?
Tried it, but took like an hour to get the shit off my thighs.
It's not the pooping part's not the hard part. It's the cleanup. A lot of people don't think about the cleanup.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite thing about being a guy?
Farting. around chicks.
Pull my finger is very funny to me.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
think
one.
that's not very ladylike, so I can get away with it.
Yeah.
I like probably watching Braveheart as a guy. I think it would be a different experience as a girl.
Yeah. I've never seen Braveheart either. So does that make me a girl? That's pretty good.
What do you guys wish you could explore about being a girl? Or like what are you curious?
If I was a girl, I'd explore probably my own body.
Well, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say, what do you
I would like to
curious
go
about?
out to a bar because I have a bad habit of paying for everyone around me's drinks.
Yeah.
I would like to maybe be on the receiving end of that every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like I got hit on at the bar a couple weeks ago. Twice. It was the first time it's ever happened. 2 girls told me they wanted to bang me.
Oh.
Jesus.
And I told Flan, and she said, well, like, what happened? And I was like, well, I was buying drinks for everyone. And she was like, yeah, you bought them drinks. They probably thought that's like
Yeah.
that's kind of like the way that you start those interactions.
Yeah. Yeah.
It felt good.
That does that, yeah.
Oh,
So you did it. Oh, it felt good them asking.
Yeah.
Got it.
How often do guys like propose you to hook up?
How often do guys propose to you?
Like if you're out, do you get hit on every time?
I don't like, not really. I mean, sometimes I feel like it's hard to distinguish if they're just like wanting to be. I guess
If a stranger is talking to you, I think it's probably of the opposite sex. It's probably somewhat romantic, or began that they approached you because of that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Guys don't really be buying me drinks though. I'm like, I don't want to pay for this shit, and then I'm like, but I don't feel like talking to
I bought
anyone.
you a drink like that one time we went to Bodega.
That's true.
I bought you a drink
Thank
this
you.
morning. You're drinking a drink. I
Thank
bought
you.
Yeah.
So your girl,
I guess chivalry isn't dead.
all the comments are gonna be like, girl has life on easy mode.
I want to go back to that place, Bodega.
Yeah, I'm
It was
down.
really
We
cute.
should go on Sunday. They have trivia on Sundays.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Me and Jane are going. Have you guys been to RVR on Abbot Kinney, that new like Japanese place? Or
No,
not new, but
I heard it.
do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I heard it's great.
We're gonna go on Saturday night. I'm excited.
That sounds fun. I love trying new foods.
Me too.
Nice.
I tried the new Indian place on
Nice.
Abbot
On
Kinney.
Abbot Kinney.
Very good.
What's it called?
What did you get?
Bad Mash.
Oh yeah, we already talked about this. That's not a good name.
It's not a good name.
I think that everyone, like, ever since like Liquid Death came out, everyone's like,
No, it's
got to be
I
like
think
the
it's like
anti.
Yeah.
I think it's like an Indian word. It's like got 2 A's in it.
Oh, like Badmash.
Yeah.
Badmash. It's Jamaican.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's 2 A's in the mosh.
Oh wait. Okay.
I don't know. There's other locations.
That looks good.
It does look good. Remember when we got the curry on the
Is that
airport?
Turk? Oh no.
That would be funny.
Do you know that?
We know Turk.
We know a guy named Turk, actually. Believe it or not.
That looks like hot Turk.
Yeah.
Not that Turk, if you're listening, not that you're not hot, but that guy is.
Guys, the sleet tattoo sleeve is hot. I've been
Would you guys ever get tattoo sleeves?
No, I feel like maybe actually I don't know if I have to. I wanted a tattoo for like a really long time.
Same. We'll
And
never do it.
in college I had the tattoo picked out and I was like about to go do it. And then it was like I decided like I didn't really have enough money, so I held off. And that tattoo was going to have a Zach Bryan lyric in it.
Oh my God.
And so now I am so glad I didn't do that.
Yeah.
That I'm
Yeah.
like, I will never be able to trust my present self because 5 years down the road, I
Yes.
could be in the position I'm in now thinking about 5 years ago when I almost did that.
Yes,
You know what I mean? And I would be
totally.
fucking devastated if I.
My
done
friend
that.
Chris and I almost got matching tattoos one night. We were in Portland, and we wanted to get. You ever seen that Keith Haring thing where it's 2 guys with their arm around each other? I think it's the Best
Yeah,
Buddies
yeah.
logo.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
I didn't know that. That actually,
yeah.
in hindsight, that would have been weird getting the Best Buddies
Yeah.
logo and not knowing it. We wanted to get that, so we walked into town at like 2 a.m, and nothing is open in Portland that late. And we went and knocked on a tattoo place, and obviously there was no one there. We just walked home.
Dodged a bullet.
I had a dream that I got a sleeve
Ooh.
because it was like
I think sleeves are cool.
it was the day after I got these 2 little guys. And in the dream I went to my guy Austin, shout out. And
Shout out, hey, money, cash.
shout out Moki Life on Instagram if you live in LA and you want tattoos. He's sick. He's in Silver Lake. But I went to him and I was like, yeah, just give me whatever you want. And then afterwards, I looked in the mirror and it was like a huge thing all over my arm with like stripes and
Oh my God.
How much
just
would a
like a
sleeve
strange
cost?
dream.
1,000 plus probably, right?
Yeah,
It's a lot of money.
They're expensive. I mean, these 2 little ones were like 200.
Total?
God.
Yeah,
Using
they're expensive.
Klarna to pay for
They're
your
expensive.
tattoo
Yeah.
sleeve.
It's like a lyric in That Funny Feeling.
What?
Also,
Using Klarna to pay for my tattoo sleeve. You know that song?
No.
Oh, it's like it's all like you never heard that song? It was like Bo Burnham, but then Phoebe Bridgers has a cover. You know that song?
wait, what is it?
There it is again,
And
that
the
funny feeling. It's like
Yeah.
like obeying all the traffic laws in Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like kind of referencing all these like weirdly dystopian
Yeah.
like
Did you ever do that?
Yeah.
You ever like just drive around in GTA?
no.
I did that
I
every
would
once in a while.
purely go on like crazy shooting sprees whenever I played that game. In my now neighborhood, dude. Like I never had video games. My mom like didn't let us have video games growing up, but
Yeah.
I would like play GTA sometimes at my friend's house and be like, "Holy fucking shit! You just run around the city and like murder mass civilian murders."
Yeah.
And then I get to LA, move to Venice. We live right by the skate park. I go out there. I'm like, "Oh my god! I used to drive 4-wheeler or Jeep Wranglers through here and just slaughter." Yeah,
So it's that vivid. It's like showing you running people over.
I used to
you can shoot people. You can walk up to a civilian and shoot him in the head.
Oh.
I used to if you run up on someone with a knife, they'll like run away. But I would go do do that to hookers and then just keep chasing them around the city.
I mean, that is like, I can't believe there was ever an argument like video games aren't bad for you.
I don't think that's bad. I don't think. I think that like
That's so bad. Little kids that are.
There's like
totally.
12-year-olds
Yeah.
running around like shooting up the boardwalk.
But I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any like translation from that into like becoming that.
There's something fucked up about it though. It's like it's validating like a fucked up part of our brains.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It like makes it like like there's an outlet for this.
Yeah,
which is I don't know.
There was
maybe that
there was a glitch where you couldn't die, and so I would go into the army base and just let them shoot me, but I couldn't die.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
How far, like, could you get to the very edge of this like world in the game, or would it just like kind of keep going outside LA forever? Like,
no, there was some sort of
like
limit.
where did it end?
It was, they did a really good job of never making it feel like you were at the end.
Yeah, like
it just like steered you.
Yeah,
but like
you
so
like,
it's
go
on
up
the
the
water.
PCA
Is there Malibu in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
There's like an Army Air Force base in Malibu in the game though, where you can like take.
I think that's taken from
San Diego.
No, down by Manhattan Beach. There is like that like Air Force base or Navy base or something. So I think they like put that over there. But you know, like Pink House and the Black House down on PCH, like those are in the game. My neighborhood's like in the game, I think.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, mine it definitely is.
It's weird. I think Michael lives like near my house.
Who's Michael?
The main character.
Oh, I just literally ran around and shot people. I never did like any missions or anything.
We used to hijack planes and then fly them into the buildings.
I can't fucking play video games. I'm
Are you bad?
Horrible.
Yeah, well, because you didn't have an Xbox.
Yeah, my mom fucking nerfed me for my life, which actually I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I don't know. Z is the only person I know our age that still plays a lot of video games. Like I have.
Yeah.
I buy the new Xbox when it comes out every once in a while because like I'll hear about something and I'll play that for a week and then it's in my room. I haven't touched it other than Flight Simulator for probably a year.
I bought it for NCAA football.
Yep.
And I was really excited about it. And then I found out like Scott doesn't like it that much. So now I just have it. I'm not going to play by myself. To me, video games have always been a social thing.
Totally.
And I thought Scott was going to like it, but then he didn't like it that much.
That is one of the worst feelings in the world, is being like, do you want to play FIFA?
Yeah, and he's like, nah, let's just watch something. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
So we haven't played in a long ass time now.
When the new roommates moved in,
Roommates.
we played video games for the first like week.
Yeah.
Because I think I was like trying to like, you know, like new guy, you're trying to like entertain whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think we all just thought the other one was obsessed with video games. And then it kind of like fizzled out. But
It was all just like performative for each
we
other.
were big like
Hey.
FIFA and chill.
Yeah.
We got at one point I don't think there was anyone who could beat me in spot battle in Skate 3. I'm really good at Skate 3.
I never played it. I never played it.
I saw a guy, he lost so badly in Madden that the guy was like shit talking him and he was embarrassed, so he just said like, sorry man, I'm 11, like I'm just learning the game. And the guy was like, oh dude, I'm so sorry, you're actually really good for your age or whatever. But they were both just grown men. He was just embarrassed to say anything.
That's very funny. What else is new with you guys?
We solved the DB Cooper case last night.
Yeah, we did solve DB
Oh,
Cooper's
yeah.
case.
Wait,
I think I did a pretty good job drinking last night.
Yeah, you did a great job drinking.
Thank you. Dick Balls Cooper.
Dick Bones.
What did we land on? It was Dick Butt Kiss.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, you can't spoil it.
Have you guys been watching? I don't know if we've talked about this. Do you guys ever watch like the true crime documentaries on
course.
Netflix? I feel like there's been a lot of new ones out recently.
Not really, no.
Like on YouTube?
No, on Netflix.
Oh, sometimes. I watched the Zodiac one, and it's so clearly that one guy.
I don't think I know that one.
I mean, yeah, but when I was researching, like, a lot of people were saying this documentary really is just skewed toward this one guy.
That's what it was. This was like, they dove deeply into one man.
Yeah.
But the kids that he was friends with, like his neighbors, they were like, he took us to this beach, disappeared for about an hour, came back covered in blood, and then that was a murder site.
I think, yes, he definitely killed someone, but does that mean he was the Zodiac killer? are separate things, maybe.
Yeah, the whole thing. What's so funny is like he killed a guy. He killed 2 people at one of the crime scenes, and then in his classes he would teach them ciphers.
Yeah,
and so it was just I don't know. I think
wait, what's a cipher?
It is like a lyrically wreck ya. It is like symbols that you have to figure out what each one means and put it together.
Ding, ding. This is symbols. Lauren is getting up to change the water filter. God, fucking dumb guess. Why'd I guess that? She's obviously doing something else.
What are you guys gonna do for 4th of July?
Honestly, nothing.
Joe and I are trying to figure something out, but sometimes I hate these holidays because there's like pressure to go party, and like I feel like if I just wanted to take the day off, I would feel like I'm missing out.
I'm going to this pool party thing in Malibu.
Nice.
But that's just like during the day on Friday. Other than that,
Is Friday 4th of July?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just mean that specific day. I'm rotting this weekend, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of excited to have some days here without work to like get my shit together.
It's
I'm
the
gonna
greatest
like
thing in the world.
clean my room and
I did a deep clean the other night. It was so satisfying.
I'm finally washing my sheets.
maybe I'll finally hang some shit on my walls.
Me and Mia's living room wall has been blank since we moved in, and we have 2 prints that we want to hang up, but I feel like it would look awkward to just put 2 up. So we keep saying that we're gonna order more, and then
Wait, why would 2 look awkward?
because the wall is huge, and like we want to do like a gallery
You
wall.
gotta start somewhere.
I know we have to. Yeah, it's just we're both lazy.
My move I am very proud of where my room is at, decorative wise, and it's because I slowly chipped away at it. I don't think you could just go buy.
Yeah.
Like, I have stuff from a million different like times in my life because like every time I see something cool, I'll get that and then add it.
Yeah.
But now it's getting a bit much. My walls are covered, and every like flat surface has a Lego or like a trinket on it.
Wait, neither of you.
I got new Lego.
Is someone coming in right now?
No.
Oh, neither of you. Yeah, neither of you have the same child. Like, you're not in your childhood bedrooms when you go home, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
My
Actually,
mom's house.
Fun
Oh,
fact,
you are?
I don't have one.
Oh yeah.
You don't have a bedroom?
Not really, no.
I like share.
I haven't had a bedroom since I left for
I like
college.
share mine with my sister, basically.
My bedroom at my mom's house in Portland, I like technically grew up in, but I didn't live there until freshman year of college or high school, maybe 8th grade.
Yeah. I think I've said this before, but my mom will complain. She's like, Will, you still have 2 boxes of stuff in our basement. And I'm like, I don't even have a fucking room I feel like at 24 having 2 boxes of stuff in my basement of my family home
Yeah.
is reasonable.
That's kind of the same with me.
Your
I don't
basement's
have
also
much.
that like
It's
the one in
huge.
Maine, it's ginormous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is my dad is recreating the Jack Shack. Did I already tell you that?
Mm-mm.
Wait, you gotta explain. Someone commented and they were like, "What is that?" So
Okay,
you gotta break
the
it
Jack
down.
Shack was a. We'll put a picture of it right here. But
It's not where he went to Jack. Well, it probably is where he went to Jack.
I rarely jacked out there. It was there was way too much glass.
Way too many people.
It was a like shack mini pool house that my dad built that I like moved into.
Mm-hmm.
I still had my bedroom obviously, but I like preferred to stay out there. And then my buddy like lived in the loft for a summer. Like his parents called my dad and were like, "Is he like living at your house?" And he was like, "Yeah, he's kind of moved in." Like the cleaning lady like referenced the loft as like Brendan's room. It was too much, but it was like this nice little shack that we would hang out in because we could be like messy and we could drink in secret out there and get up to all sorts of stuff. But it was tiny. But it was like super. You could fit if you really wanted to. You could squeeze like 10 people in there. It was awesome. And then,
fun.
But my dad at the house in Maine now, there's like a little office that he works in that like looks out onto the ocean, and they're converting it into Jack Shack 2. So they painted it the same color.
Aww.
They're gonna put a loft in. They're gonna put
fun.
beds on the first floor, and because right now it's like an old like log cabin. So if you like fart in your bedroom, like someone like 5 bedrooms over could hear you.
That's awesome.
Because like the walls are so thin. So when people are visiting, I feel like you have to like tiptoe around at night. So he's saying like guests can stay out there instead of having to feel like they're like a prisoner once the sun goes down.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I was playing music in the shower this morning, just off my iPhone speaker, and Scott texted me. He's like, "Yo, can you turn that down?" And I was like, "How is this possible? Like our bedrooms are on opposite ends of the both. I guess both of our windows are open, and it was going out and in his bedroom.
Was he sleeping?
No, he was working.
Oh,
iPhone speakers are loud now,
I could not believe it. I mean, I don't think he was lying to me. I just like can't believe it.
Yeah.
He was like, love the 1975, maybe not while I'm at work. And I was like, what?
That's
work.
I totally feel for him. I do think the whole work from home thing is kind of like screwed us as a generation where now your office is the house, where it's like it used to be like you could be loud in your house, and now people have to like Z quit his job, and so I feel bad because I bump music in the morning in the shower, and him and I share a wall, so I'm worried that he can hear it. But he also claims like my TV is right where his head is when he's sleeping, and like I watch TV like into the night, and sometimes I'll text him like, "You have to be able to hear this, right?" Because I used to live in that bedroom, and when Cohen lived in my bedroom now, if he was on his laptop, I could like hear verbatim what show was happening, and he claims he can't hear it. But they also can't hear when the dishwasher or washer is done. So I genuinely think like the stem will...
They as in both tie
Both twins will be sitting there and the thing's like, ba-ding, 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 and they just like sit there and I have to be like, your laundry's ready. I can't tell if it's like they're putting up with it because they just don't want to admit that they...
Yeah, and maybe it's all part of it. It's like he can hear your TV, but if he admits that, then you'll know that he can also hear the dishwasher.
No, but we'll be sitting on the couch and the washing machine is 6 inches behind his head. And it'll be like, ba-ding, 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 and he just doesn't hear it.
Hey, that's washing machine.
I think it's like an inner ear thing. Like whatever receptor gets high-pitched things, they just neither of them have it.
Yeah, like a dog.
You know what I've been getting recently in the last like month?
Wait, let me guess.
Crazy ass.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Not
else have I
that.
been getting? Trader Joe's groceries?
Time.
Yes. No, ringing in my ears every so
really?
often. It's like
You know, it means someone's talking about you.
Really?
That's what they say. They say if your ears are like...
I mean, someone stepped on a crack.
Like if I call my dad and he was talking about me, he'll be like, "Were your ears ringing? We were just talking about you."
Yeah. It's like a saying that does exist.
But actually, it's whenever it happens, it kind of scares me because I feel like that shouldn't be happening.
I sometimes get
And it
really...
feels kind of loud.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very weird.
Sometimes I get ringing in my ear, and then I get really disoriented in the shower, and I think I'm gonna die.
I think my ears are like fucked. I blast the loudest music.
Dude, and I get the thing on my AirPods all the time where it's like,
Yeah.
turn your headphone notification.
Turn your headphone.
Yeah.
It doesn't talk, does it?
Yeah, you gave it like a future
Turn
voice.
your-
Turn your headphones down.
Headphone down.
I inform the future.
I am so fucking scared right now. That was just me. As you all know by now, we've teamed up with BetMGM this season. We'll be using BetMGM lines to make all our picks, and we'll have special offers for our listeners each week. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code PLAYDATE, and you will get up to a $1,500 first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM. Here is how it works. Tell them, Jack.
Download the BetMGM app and sign up using bonus code PLAYDATE. Then deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game. You will receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets. If your bet loses, just make sure you use bonus code PLAYDATE when you sign up.
Don't forget, if you have not signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code PLAYDATE and get your $1,500 first bet offer today. Let's get back into the episode. Laura and I were talking about Glastonbury.
Yeah.
You watch Gracie?
Dude, I want to go.
I know. It
looks
fucking
so great.
Did you see what she posted about Finn Wolfhard?
all I've been watching. No.
Yeah.
She posted on her story, and she was like, "Why is he 14, but I'm still incredibly down?"
Gracie Abrams?
Is that insane?
This was
it's like watching like an old Stranger Things.
This is a big
This was like an old thing that people I've seen this, yeah.
Isn't it weird?
No, it's weird for sure, but
I mean, he's a good looking. Remember when we thought we were sitting with Finn Wolfhard? We were sitting in a suite.
I don't know.
Oh, it was
what
me
he
and
looks
Billy.
like. Yeah.
Billy and I were sitting in a suite at a Jake Paul boxing match.
Oh, I was
strangely
there.
enough.
wasn't he here recently?
Yeah,
He was in here. But there
Yeah.
was like a curly hair kid in the suite next to us, and we were like, "That's Finn Wolfhard." And then we walked past him in the hallway. He looked nothing like that. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say that. That's been a big like. That's definitely very controversial and like not okay that she said that, but I'm not really sure like what the details are exactly because I think she might have been 17 at the time.
Oh, there's something.
Or she just turned.
I like her
or
bandana.
So cute.
There's something
Her
with the
whole
cast
fit
of
was
Stranger
awesome. So
Things
good.
that like adults want to bang them.
I mean, I've been saying that about Gad Matarazzo for like a decade.
Like Drake was like hooking up with Millie Bobby Brown. When she
They
was,
weren't
like,
hooking up. He was being a creep.
Drake apologist?
You see his new abs? Did you
Yeah.
see his new abs?
They're insane.
No. I'm not excusing him. I'm saying I don't think they were hooking up.
I don't
think
know.
he was-
Hey, you in this city now, Lauren. None of that
Yeah.
shit. They not like us. They not like us. Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Blah, 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 blah.
Have you seen his penis?
Yeah, it's huge.
It literally has like an iguana in his pants.
Yeah.
There was a kid on the
Lauren's
hockey
like-
team in my high school.
Lauren's like Googling, like she's like trying to pretend like she's not Googling.
Oh wait, was it that one in the mirror?
where he's
Was
like flopping it around.
Yeah, okay.
it's
I couldn't
great.
remember if that was someone
Pull
else.
up Drake abs, new Drake
Have
abs.
you not seen the new abs? It's actually
Lauren,
so
have you seen his
funny.
new abs?
Is he ripped?
He got like implants.
No, he didn't.
Yes, no. It's the mirror selfie.
Like that is the least real looking thing of all time.
Wait. Really?
Yeah, he got ab implants.
I mean,
How-
he didn't
how
like
does that-
announce that, but everyone's like, those have to be fake. Not that.
he's so funny.
Why would that be? Why would someone get that?
Because he's insane.
Scared?
I mean,
Can you imagine if I got that like over my tummy?
I want
you still had like a gut, but you had like abs on.
on the end of it. Yeah.
no. Don't get it twisted. I'm not excusing his creepy behavior. I just didn't know if they actually were hooking up, so I didn't want you to be throwing around that they were hooking up because I think he was just being creepy towards her.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yes,
yeah, like
you're
that's
probably right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, if that was happening, that wouldn't be hooking up. That would be he would have been assaulting her.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at all that liquor. He got
Did
more
you see
liquor
that?
than a boy.
Did you see that teacher that was hooking up with her student?
Yeah, we've definitely talked about
Crazy.
this.
Yeah, we did just talk. Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna say something when we were on a different topic, and then we started going down a road that I didn't know we were gonna.
Something about
go down.
Glastonbury?
Yeah,
I want to go.
I want to go.
I watched the.
What?
Just when you do that, it's funny.
I was rearranging. The
Rearrange.
handless rearrange. Four-leaf clover.
I don't think Glastonbury is gonna happen again until 2027. People say.
Why?
I don't know. I just read that they're not doing it next year.
Why would they not do it?
They're taking
Scared?
a pause. Not.
I wanna go.
happening
When
2027.
Jay-Z headlined Glastonbury, Oasis came out and said like they don't think a rapper should be headlining it, and he came out and he played Oasis to like
Who?
mock them. Jay-Z.
Oh, Jay-Z. Yeah, that's an all-time video.
It's taking a.
Well, that was also funny that. Did you see that like Gracie covered The Cure and then
People hated it.
well it did not
It didn't sound
great.
very good.
But
It
then
didn't sound
Olivia
very good.
Rodrigo brought out The Cure and did the same song.
Olivia sounded amazing. Olivia's such a good performer.
I know
I love
Olivia
Olivia
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. She's
I'm a
great.
big- have you ever seen that? I just saw this today. It was like an old iFunny video,
I love iFunny.
but it crossed my desk again. There's a guy. I don't even know what to Google here, Lauren. But Google like singer catches beer video
Oh,
concert. Yeah, this is the craziest video I've ever seen. Go to videos, Lauren. This is the craziest video I've ever seen in my entire life. Someone launches a cup of beer at him,
Coachella?
catches it.
Wait,
Isn't that
was cool.
insane? Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen anyone do?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
funny.
Someone launches a cup of
A
beer.
cup, yeah.
Somehow the cup stays full. Bink.
Wait!
Isn't that
That's the coolest thing I've
fucking
ever
sick?
seen.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I love that.
What band is John Coffey in?
John Coffey.
Oh, he's from John Coffey and the Cups of Joe.
Oh, John Coffey is from Green Mile. That's funny.
Oh, it's just the band's called John Coffey. So I'm going to Chicago at the end of July for my birthday. It's July now. It's my favorite month.
Happy birthday month, Lauren.
Thanks. Happy cancer season.
Pardon? Oh.
Good Lord.
Shout out to everyone with cancer.
I was like, I thought that was October.
But
Happy cancer season.
happy cancer.
season.
Shout out to all my
Jesus.
cancers.
Why would they name it that?
Well, it's just a. Anyway, what I was saying, I'm debating if I want to go to Lala for at least a day because Gracie's playing at Lala, but she's also playing at the Kia Forum like a couple days after I get back from Chicago, and I can't decide whether I.
Wait, when is she playing at the Kia Forum?
Wednesday,
What's
August
the Kia
6th and
Forum?
7th.
It's like right next to the SoFi. It's like where the Lakers used to play.
Oh, okay.
It's cool. I saw John Summit
Wait,
there.
it's
It
not
was-
called Crypto anymore?
No, it's a different venue. It was before they played at Crypto, they played at the Forum. Like all the Kobe
In between
years.
Staples and...
No, Staples and Crypto are the same building. They just renamed it. Kia Forum's a separate.
Kia Forum
arena.
Forum's in Inglewood.
It's like where
right?
when the Lakers like heyday was with like Kobe and Shaq and stuff. They were playing at the Forum in Inglewood.
Oh, what? I always thought it was the Staples Center. When did they play at the Staples Center?
They moved there in I don't know, probably 2012.
Isn't the Staples Center downtown?
Yeah, and that's downtown.
Yeah,
Kia Forum's Inglewood.
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 Yeah.
I saw Chance the Rapper there.
Oh, you did? At the
Chance.
Forum?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Acid Rap 10th anniversary tour. Honestly, one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just playing all the classics. It was great.
That's fun.
But we should go to Gracie.
Would you
Can I
go?
come with you? Yeah.
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 I
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be a better use of my money to see her at her own concert. I feel like her at a
Oh,
festival.
she's opening?
She's playing at Lala
Gotcha.
on Friday night when I'm
Is
going to
it
be in
cheaper
Chicago.
to go to a festival or more expensive?
Definitely more expensive, yeah.
Interesting.
It's just like I would get a lot more people
'Cause
out
you're-
of
you
it.
get to- you're paying to see
The
10
lineup's
artists.
really good, and if I'm almost like God, if I am going one day, I want to just go
Let's
to
see the
all
lineup.
4 of it. It's so good. Like Doechii, Sabrina Carpenter,
Oh, it's gonna be so fucking hard to read.
ASAP's on Sunday. Oh wait,
What day is she?
she's Friday.
Friday.
Let me open it.
Role Model played Lollapalooza last year, I think.
No, she's
Olivia,
Thursday.
Rufus Du
T-Pain?
Sol.
Damn, this is fucking...
It's a really good lineup.
packed.
There's a lot of like DJs that I like
Role
on it
Model's
too.
playing again this year. Nice.
Dominic
Thursday.
Fike. I saw Dominic Fike at Coachella. It was like the best show I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I don't know. Shit's so expensive though, and it's like
How do they even get that many people playing at the same... That's got to be like a logistical fucking nightmare.
They're like a bunch of different stages.
there's a lot of stages.
No, I know, but I'm saying like whoever's whoever's organizing a festival has got to be one of the smartest people out there. It's like a rocket scientist.
I mean, yeah, they also have like a whole year.
Did you ever watch that Woodstock '99 documentary?
No, but I've
That
seen like
was
clips from it.
fucking mayhem.
Wait, I saw some gnarly stuff happen, right?
But it was.
Didn't people die?
I think a couple people died, but one of the craziest. I mean, a lot of women got like assaulted. It was
Yeah.
horrible. But one of the craziest stories is this guy was driving a van through the crowd, and they said that there was a girl in there that was like completely passed out, and guys were like getting in and out of the van. It was disturbing. Like it went fucking horribly wrong, and then they blamed it on the artists. Like they booked like Korn and fucking Limp Bizkit, who were like crazy guys, and then they like did their act, which they always do, and they were like, "You got them riled up," and it's like, yeah, they're Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
But then, so the craziest part is the Chili Peppers were playing on the final night. I think they were the last person before. They were supposed to be this like special guest, and the Chili Peppers were maybe the Chili Peppers were the special guest. I don't know, but they were gonna play Under the Bridge, and they handed out candles to everyone. So now all these people that are insanely rowdy and are like dehydrated and they haven't gotten any like food or water or whatever, now have fire, and they're all on like acid, and so they set the whole place on fire, and then instead of like they probably could have managed it, and then Red Hot Chili Peppers played Fire by another band, and people lost their fucking mind, and they burnt the place to the ground. Pull up Woodstock 99 Aftermath.
That was kind of L.
Like it literally looks like war torn like Syria.
Oh God,
it's insane. Go to that one where the bus is flipped. Yeah, they like set all these things.
Holy
it's
shit.
Insanity.
Yeah,
they were like looting and it was madness. Yeah,
like how does a car even get in there? Like that.
That's what I'm saying. It was like complete and utter mayhem. You should watch that documentary. It's one of the craziest
on
things
Netflix.
Yeah.
You guys didn't watch the Travis documentary, right?
Travis Scott?
Yeah.
No.
The
He like kind of
Astroworld.
got away with that.
No.
I like
yeah.
It didn't affect. Like I feel like it didn't affect his success at all.
I don't know. I feel like I haven't really heard anything from him lately.
I think he's still. I think like Astroworld like didn't stop. Like I think he like is doing it again. I mean that I don't. It's not his fault. He's not organizing the thing, but it was like crowd crush.
Yeah. What? There's a documentary about that incident.
Came out a few weeks ago. No, I think he's definitely partly to blame.
Totally, but I think like the main problem was usually at places like this when there's such a big crowd, there are no more than one barrier. You can't have it on all three sides, or else there's nowhere for people to go, like on either side. So like, there's so much momentum that if you were on a barrier, it would be like someone like hitting you with a car.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about it.
It's so gnarly. Like 10 people died.
Yeah, you're supposed to have
9-year-old.
places for when that when that movement happens, they can like disperse one way or the other. But they were trapped on all sides besides the back.
I just can't do it. Even I used to be a guy going up to the front of the show.
I finna be in the pit.
I just can't do it anymore.
No, I can't either. I have to be in the back, or I need to be able to breathe and like.
Yeah,
not
I like being GA, but I like just standing in the back,
I've only
a
been
dad
at like
watching
mellow.
his kids at the
Yeah.
pit. Yeah,
I've only been at like mellow concerts or one where everyone had a seat.
yeah. I've been at some rowdy ones in my day.
I think that where I was sitting at the Tyler Childers concert was supposed to be where GA was, but they had seats.
Yeah, I don't think they really do GA at the bowl.
Gotcha. Should we roadmap it?
We're going to camp next week.
Ooh, come on. I love camp.
Where?
2 weeks. The Greek.
Ooh.
I want to go to
Saw him at the Greek like 2 years ago too.
I'm going to miss Mac DeMarco in August, but I want to go to the one in where's the other
Bernardino?
one? No, that's where I saw Creed. I saw Creed in San Bernardino.
Creed.
What were you going to say? You said, oh.
I was going to say, I was just thinking about this. I would have been getting back from Samoa this week.
My God.
If I had gone
That's
to the Peace Corps. Yeah.
crazy.
It
I was
was that
supposed
long?
to leave the first week of July 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it was a 2-year commitment.
Do you think you would have come back here?
Probably not.
God, that's crazy. Imagine how different our lives would be.
That is crazy.
I mean, I don't know.
wouldn't-
Maybe.
What?
Maybe I would have come back here, but I don't.
We wouldn't know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this podcast
This
wouldn't
podcast
exist.
wouldn't exist.
Podcasts that don't exist.
God, that's kind of scary to think about.
Yeah.
Like
I was this close to.
This and some other stuff are like, this is probably my favorite thing we do here. So I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would even work here still, honestly.
It would
That's crazy.
checking one box away from
Guys, spam Peace Corps L. Actually, Peace Corps W, because they would have taken you away from us.
I
So,
just
all right,
who did I just meet? That was Lucas's brother's girlfriend from the
Yeah.
ghost hunting.
She was a Peace Corps.
Yeah. So did it for
Can
like
you
a year and a half.
are there rankings in the Peace Corps? Like, can you be like an officer?
No, I don't think so.
You were gonna be in the infantry. God, Samoa's beautiful.
Can you? I mean, yeah.
On the back of our Souls for Sale shirt, Lauren, I don't know if you noticed this. One of the tour stops is Samoa, and then the next tour stop is regular Samoa.
Or no, one's American.
One's American Samoa, and then the next
Oh,
one
I
is
didn't. I don't think I noticed
regular
that.
Samoa.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, I would have lived in that.
That's crazy. How many little tiny islands there are just
Lauren, go
bopping
see
around.
Tuvalu right there. That's the smallest country in the world.
Where?
Top left. Tuvalu.
That's its own country.
Yeah, zoom in on it. It's like a strip of land.
What?
This is in Lauren. Do you know what this continent is called with all these islands and
Asia.
Australia? No. Do you know what it is?
Nope.
Oceania.
That's a continent?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Well, Australia is mainly the continent, but
I think growing up they taught us just it was Australia.
Totally. But I guess
they kind of rebranded.
Wait.
It's called Oceania, I believe.
What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's like one tiny little.
This is a country.
Yes, Tuvalu. It's I believe it's the smallest country in the world. I guess you could make an argument that like North Sentinel Island.
What about like the Vatican?
I just realized I haven't done this in so long. I used
What do you
to
say?
I used
The
to
Vatican?
bop these little guys around.
That's a good point. The Vatican is the smallest, but that actually might be smaller than the Vatican. Lauren, can you Google what's smaller, Tuvalu or?
That's where I would have lived. Wherever Lauren drops that, John. Wait, drop your guy.
She tried.
Do you
It
guys-
didn't
do
go.
you
No,
guys-
it was working.
Oh.
You can see exactly where I would have lived. You gotta drop it on one of the blue parts.
Oh.
That's where I would have lived. Oh,
Oh,
that actually looks pretty sick.
Wow.
wait, Willie. There's an exact version of you.
So
Like
cool.
somehow
Yeah.
like it's like in a wormhole.
Oh my
God.
gosh, that water.
Okay, I kind of feel bad now.
That I didn't get to go.
What would you have been doing there?
I would have been an English teacher.
That's so cool.
Oh,
My
you
dad
would've
was
been
an
a
English
fun
teacher in Taiwan.
I actually think I would like teaching. Maybe someday.
I
Maybe
don't
like a
think
high
they would
school,
let
like,
me teach
history
because
teacher or
they
something.
wouldn't trust that I would double check anything before I teach them it. All your kids come home with just like wild misinformation. You're like, where are you learning?
What
this?
did you want me to look up?
Google what's the smallest? Is Tuvalu bigger than the Vatican City?
Oh, Vatican City.
Point. Yeah, I get. Yeah, or not? I guess. Yes.
Tuvalu is number 4. Monaco is.
That doesn't count. I guess that counts.
What is Nauru?
That's also in Oceania. So I guess I was wrong. It's the 4th smallest country. God, one of these days I just want to go the whole time without saying something that's not true. I'm coming from my heart's in the right place.
I agree.
I just wanted to tell you guys
Right
about
there.
a small
It's sitting
country.
right there.
His heart's in the wrong place. It's like a tumor on the side of your head.
Dun,
Should we
dun.
roadmap it up, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
Dude, my back.
Can I go pee real quick?
Yeah.
I gotta get a massage soon. My back, I've been like sleeping on it weird. I also think I need a firmer mattress. I've realized.
I texted my dad today 'cause I get like the AT&T bill
Yeah.
sent to my phone. And I
Oh,
said,
for your grandpa's phone.
I said AT&T bill's up $100 this month. I'm sure one of G&G, Grammy and Grampy, got sold a new phone. And he goes, it's probably my new phone. So I guess he finally caved. He had an iPhone 6 with tape covering the front camera because he thought the government was watching him.
Dude, dads love old phones. My dad refuses. I think he just recently, or no, he just for the longest time didn't want to get a phone without the home button. He was like, why would I?
Getting my dad into an iPhone out of a BlackBerry was painful.
Blackberries are honestly pretty sick. Do you remember playing the games like
Brick Breaker.
Brick
Come
Breaker, Brick
Um,
Breaker, Blackberry?
We were at a wedding and we were taking photos and my dad was like, hey, we'll use my phone. And we were all like, no.
On his Blackberry?
No, on his iPhone 6. And it's like the camera that's the size of like a ball of lint.
Yeah. That's funny. God, this game was so
Yeah,
fun.
Brick
I
Breaker was
remember
fucking
being at Sean's basketball games when he was like 6 years old, and I would just be in the stands playing on my mom's thing,
Brick
and then like
Breaker was-
passing it to like this other girl who wanted to play it.
Brick Breaker was goated. All right, this episode is brought to you by Skims. I have always said this: men's underwear
Yes.
stinks. Literally. Here's the issue: it always rides up on me. I don't like how comfortable it is. I don't like how it fits. Shopping for it's kind of like embarrassing, and like I just don't trust them. I never trusted them, and then I found Skims. I was wearing Skims long before we were even sponsored by them. They are fantastic. I like the 5-inch cotton brief, but sometimes I go with the 5-inch stretch brief. It's kind of however I'm feeling.
I like that. I didn't know that they'd made stuff for men until you started getting them. And boy, am I glad I found out. This shit, can I say shit?
Go nuts.
This shit is comfortable. And they don't ride up.
Yeah, they stick on your, not literally, but wherever you set them, that's where they're going to be for the rest of the day.
So guys, shop Skims Men's today at skims.com And please let them know that we sent you. After you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. Get some Skims. Your balls and thighs will thank you.
And ass.
Let's get back into the episode. I was going to say, though, before we get into this, that this mug that Lauren said, oh, that's a cute mug, was some company just like made merch out of like our sayings and sent this. It says emptying the feelings tank.
Oh.
Which I think was like his way to say crying or something.
They just that one? They just sent that one?
No, they sent some
other ones. They were all kind of... But, yeah. They were kind of butt.
Oh.
But it was... Yeah.
I thought they were kind of butt.
I should probably take that out.
Why?
Well, what if they're listening? I like that one.
Sorry, they're not butt. Leave all this in.
All right, we have a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're going to hear your pitch, followed by our pitches, and then we're going to do Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
Then we're going to do This Guy Rocks.
This guy...
No, we only sing it once now.
No, we have to do it in this. We have to do it in the RM and not the...
Oh, I thought they were saying the other way around.
I think it should be the other
build
way
it up.
around.
Okay.
We're going to do This Guy Rocks. And then we're going to do everyone's favorite segment, Teach Me Something. And then we're going to do stereotypes for your state that don't exist.
Oh.
We're going to tell you about where you live.
It's fun.
And then we're going to do Pixar movies that don't exist. And then we'll wrap up with Rusty's song of the day.
Arsad.
I think we're at 3,200 followers. Again, once we hit 10,000, two of you guys are getting $101.
That is more money than I can even think about right now.
What's the biggest amount of money you ever think you'll have in your bank account?
$50.
Lauren?
8. Wait, it's kind of... I feel like there's an empty hole inside of me.
Oh my God.
No, there's a...
Pause.
There's like an...
I don't want to hear about
Okay.
anything being inside of you.
There's emptiness inside of me because we haven't sang This Guy Rocks. That feels so wrong.
Are you going to cry?
I'm going to cry.
I almost cried at my
I don't know
desk
if I can
yesterday.
wait that long.
I closed the door and I almost cried at my desk yesterday.
Why?
I was so scared about about having to drink 2 days in a row.
Oh.
But last night went great. Yeah. Can I be honest about one of our sponsors? I was a little skeptical about Last Call. I drank 12 beers last night and I feel completely fine.
I actually do take it every weekend. This is not an ad read even.
No, it's
I don't even. Are they sponsoring this episode?
No.
I don't think so.
Free ad read. Last Call. Try lastcall.com. I don't even know if they have any more ads with us.
I'm not sure either, but they...
Our ads team, we love you, but last episode had one ad on it. We've been
It's
doing
insane. We're doing the best numbers we've ever done, and there's no ads on our.
Well, we got 3 on this sode, so...
like 70,000 listens a week, and we had one ad yesterday.
All right, can I read
yeah.
our pitch? Pitch from...
Wait. Can you read the one from yesterday that you opened but you didn't get to?
Well, I already read one of hers, so I'm gonna
Gotcha.
wait a little bit.
Oh, are we doing mailbag today? Mailbag. Okay.
No.
Next week.
Well, we only have 2 things open right now, so we might as well like space it out. Like,
I think that's fair.
you know,
If
to
one
wait
of you
for
guys,
more things
if one
to
of you guys
build up.
sends us a package with anything, literally anything, in
maybe
it,
not 7 rubber bands.
that was. I still think that was like a serial killer's calling card. The rubber bandit
bands and like a weird poem about. I like that little thing about the
That was good.
reptile.
All right, throw us your sweeper, Lauren.
Okay, this pitch is from Spence and Avery.
Oh, a lot of duo pitches.
I know.
there.
I actually love that. They say, "Hello, Batman, Robin, and Alfred."
Alfred,
Robin.
the classic
got away
trio:
with
Alfred, and Robin.
Who is Alfred?
Nobody
He's the
wants.
butler.
Nobody wants the spotlight.
Okay, they say.
Wait, sorry, 1 second. I heard the funniest thing of all time. Apparently, there's an episode of like a Batman comic or Batman cartoon or something where another guy comes to town named Man Bat, and Batman has to be like, that one, like we already have a Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sorry, Lauren.
No, it's okay. They say, "What is the worst part about going on vacation?"
Ooh, This is good.
It brings the worst out of everyone.
That's actually a good point. Living out of your suitcase. The worst part about going on vacation is realizing that you thought this was going to make you feel better and all your problems were going to kind of go away for a week, but they're all still there.
Okay. Those are good.
Could not be that, right?
They say the existential dread of the last day of the trip.
True.
The day is ruined to begin with. It's the last day of your trip before coming back to work. I present to you the error plane, an airline you can book your flight home with. It will 100% be delayed and canceled. Buying yourself more vacation as you can tell your boss, sorry, flight got canceled. I can't make it back for Monday.
Does that work?
What?
Would that work? Or
Yeah,
would they just penalize you like another day of PTO if you're like, my flight got
Well,
canceled?
I think it depends. I think here they'd probably be understanding.
The airplane provides employees with additional time off as it is the airline's fault you couldn't make it back to work, allowing you to show your boss the flight information and can wholeheartedly say that there was nothing you could have done. Love the pod. Recently got my long distance girlfriend listening and we try to watch the clips together. Love you guys. P.S. Rusty, you are my dream man.
I love the
Top to bottom, great pitch.
The idea-
Really brought it home at the end there. I love it.
I love the idea of like sending your boss like, sorry, I got canceled, and it's like it's booked on error lines.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
I love that a lot. I think that it would be kind of a scheduling. It would be confusing to plan around that.
Agree, but I've definitely had a few a few where I've just been like, God, I kind of hope this flight gets fucking fucked.
There was one in college that I was just it kept getting delayed. I was just praying it got canceled.
Well, I'm confused then because so you have to pay for your error flight and then you also have to pay for an actual flight home.
No. I think it's like it always
you probably don't have to pay for the air flight.
It always takes off.
Maybe it's like a subscription based thing.
Yeah. Or it just always takes off later.
A day later, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I like it.
I love it. I'm in. Randy.
Double it.
Randy.
Who's Doublet?
Doublet. I'm Doublet. You're Randy.
Wait, Doublet is kind of a good name.
Doublet would be like a good Harry Potter character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna crap my pants. 1 second. Just keep going,
dude.
No, I'm gonna fight through.
Why'd you say, dude? What is it? You're not doing anything wrong.
Thank you.
That new shirt, Will?
No.
Oh, I feel like you don't wear that much.
I feel like I do wear it.
Oh. Hey, we're all in black.
Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Sure.
This is a new shirt. No one said anything.
Rainbow Kitchen Supplies. New shirt.
I'm in. Was that your pitch?
No, that's a real store in New York City.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the RKS subreddit is just like every once a year there's like a viral guy post.
That's awesome.
Google Rainbow Kitchen Supplies.
Is it supposed to be like an RKS?
No.
thing?
Yeah, see the first thing is like the RKS subreddit.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah. I believe they recently did a thing like when they did a show in New York where they hid tickets, or like they hide tickets in each city for people to find.
Really? That's fun.
And then they did it at Rainbow Kitchen Supplies.
That's fantastic.
That's so funny.
All right. What is the worst part about vaping?
It's bad for you.
Probably gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Hold.
You look. It's kind of embarrassing.
Okay, never mind. I take it all back. There's no bad part. This is fucking sick.
It's not for guys. It's fruity flavored and it's not very manly. Men used to smoke cigarettes. They used to dip. They used to have hammer. They used to smoke cigars.
Yeah.
Introducing vaping for guys.
Yeah.
It is a vape shaped like a big old cigar and it still tastes fruity to you, but it puffs out like nasty cigar smell.
Okay.
So everyone around you thinks that's a real man. But on the inside, you're still getting like raspberry cotton ice.
Yeah, this is good. Like at the bar, you pull a cigar out of your pocket and hit it.
Yeah. Oh, those are actually good.
I used to sit in my room and just practice vape tricks when I was a kid.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
You want to say a ghost?
Sure.
And this is not us endorsing and encouraging vaping, by the way. Don't do it. It's bad for you.
Can you do O's?
No.
Oh, what?
I never spent time practicing vape tricks.
Hey, Mr. Cool. I didn't realize you were the fucking man. You had plans every weekend. Some of us were sitting in a room practicing vape tricks.
Well, what's your pitch?
Wait, I have one more vape related thing. I got it. My friend Hans bought me a box mod vape. When he was older, and so he got me a box mod vape, and I was only using it for tricks. I wasn't inhaling, and I kind of didn't totally understand the concept of nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
And then one night I was inhaling it, and I didn't know what was happening to me because I started like feeling awful.
Yeah, that is funny.
All right, continue. Sorry.
No, I like Hans. That's the new guy.
Shout out Hans Croft.
Hans Croft. Every guy you've ever met has a crazy name.
I didn't realize that until I went to college.
It's insane.
And but even my buddies at college have
every person you've ever crossed paths with has an insane name.
Lauren, pull up Hans Croft, Maine. Hans has a vintage store in Maine. CR, yeah, AFT. Hans Croft, Maine, Portland, Maine.
Handcrafts.
What?
Go to images. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I don't remember what his store is called, but I'll put it right here. Fantastic.
My pitch is the Bikerman. It's like Spider-Man, but it's a little attachment for your bike. I am just sick of having to start every morning by going up the biggest hill of all time on my single speed bike.
Totally.
So I want a little thing that just shoots like a little suction cup out of the front of my bike, and I can latch onto one of the cars going up and just take a little ride, because it's like humiliating. The humiliating part is that I have to gain so much speed to be able to do it that I look like a fucking hardo where I have to go like it just looks like I'm just like having a freak out. And freak off, burger freak. Oh, when are we doing the burger freak off?
Everyone wants
dude.
it.
Yeah, we have to. Should we do it this weekend?
You guys want to do it tomorrow?
I can't tomorrow.
I can't tomorrow. I could Thursday.
You guys can't squeeze in an hour for the burger freak off tomorrow?
Dude, it could go all night.
Yeah, it's gonna go for hours.
Dude, should we like host a party around
the burger freak off? Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, dude, we could just go to Willy. You could just have a barbecue, and then everyone goes in the alley, and we see who can throw it the furthest.
Oh, I see. You mean like of our friends? I thought you meant of like playmates.
Playmates could come too.
Well, I'm not going to give them my address, but we could go to like a park and do a burger.
Remember when I posted Will's address on the Playdate story on accident?
That was all time. I was like in the shower and you just posted a straight up picture of my mail.
I was trying to post a picture of Lauren with the cute dog, and then Will and I were taking a phone call we were taking a meeting from Will's house, and I posted a picture of my iPad, and under it was Will's full name and his address.
Yeah. Well, the full name I'm not. I think we should like go to Oakwood and grill and people can come. I took Will's bike to the post office like last week or the week before. Oh, yeah, how was it?
It rides like a dream, but you're right so I was trying to get up onto Nielsen, by Jameson's, and even that like tiny hill was crazy. And then to start, are you supposed to be I was just where a car would be on the bike? Is that where
you should be in the bike lane?
Okay, I was just where a car would be at the light, and then when it started, I had to put all my weight on. It took me like 3 seconds to do one full.
Yeah, do you stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bike's awesome.
It's a great bike.
All right, I love the Bikerman. Should we hear?
Wait, what was your pitch?
Vaping for guys.
Oh, right. I like that. Yeah.
All right. Am I the asshole? Okay. Please stop.
Men are tough, but they're in their girlfriend's ear going,
cool guys bust.
Ew. Actually, don't. I'm taking these off because I'm going to throw up.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh, all right.
It's gross.
Can Will do one more?
Oh. How uncool guys bust.
Oh, boy. My buttons.
We're just redoing a clip.
Not my gumdrop buttons.
Clip this.
Okay, Lauren, you go on a completely normal date with your boyfriend of months, and once it's time to make love, he comes and he makes that noise.
Breaking up immediately.
Yes. Yeah, he just does that. he comes and he tries to do like a stadium whistle and can't do it.
All right, we're gonna
he goes like this.
He goes.
girl, 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 girl.
Breaking up on the spot. Breaking up.
Breaking up. I'm breaking up with you, girl.
Okay. This name of the asshole, she included her name, so I'm assuming that she wants me to say it because she said my name is Maggie.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Bears.
Beats.
Barnard.
Bartlest.
Bartles?
I'll be Bartlest.
Okay. My, do I have a horrific story for you? My name is Maggie, and I've sent something in before, but I just had a night out and need advice immediately. Am I the asshole for calling a friend large on her birthday?
Yeah. Love you to death, Mags.
Not looking good so far.
Okay. So the other night, it was a friend's birthday.
Wait, is this the girl that peed on that guy's face?
I don't know. That was crazy though. That was so funny.
Bro's getting all hot and bothered again.
Getting cold and unbothered.
So the other night, it was a friend's birthday, and we all decided to do something. I had previous plans, so I showed up to the function late. Drinks begin to flow, and I'm the biggest lightweight known to man. I had 2 drinks, and I genuinely felt drunk while everyone else was on 4 and completely fine. The birthday girl comes over to me and says she likes my shorts, and I'm wearing and asks where I got them. I'm usually roughly a large, and my friend is bigger than me, so my drunk, stupid self says I don't know if they'd have her size.
Oh.
Obviously, it does not go over well, and almost everyone gets mad. At this point, I've had another half of a drink, and I'm really not there. I love how she's just like emphasizing how hammered she was. And I'm really not there. A closer friend of mine is trying to defend me, saying that I'm just drunk, but no one believes her because I've only had 2.5 drinks. The night ended awkwardly with a lonely Uber home and sending horrible selfies to my crush. Am I the asshole?
No. Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately.
You slipped. You were drunk, you slipped up.
That is... There's someone drifting a car in our office. I would say, Maggie, that you slipped up. I'm assuming you apologized. You didn't mean it that way, but you should always err on the side of you just tell them and let them find out that they don't have their size.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate, mishap. But definitely, I think you are the asshole.
If I asked you where you got those jeans and you told me you don't think they'd have my size, I would go up to the roof and throw myself off.
Yeah. In your defense, I also think, depending on how sensitive this person is, like, obviously, if it's your friend, you're not meaning to be like, oh, you're large, like, you're big. But I feel like in the moment, she could have just been like, oh, that's not what I meant. And then.
No, I mean, like, I feel like that, yeah. Like, Scott will be like, can I borrow this? He's like, I don't know if this will fit you because like I am like a little bit bigger than him.
Yeah,
but, like I wouldn't ever be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that there was probably some over exaggeration.
I like how aware this crew is of how many drinks people have all had. She was like, I've had 2.5, but all of the other ones have had 4.
Yeah,
like I've never been with you and known how many beers you've had.
I'm an enigma, bro.
Dude, on Sunday,
I'm diffy.
On at your barbecue, I think I had like 6 beers and none of them did anything to me.
Really?
Beast.
No, just normal. Like I'm a lightweight, but it was just like one of those days where I'm like,
because did you have a big burger?
No, but I ate a lot of chips and guac.
Yeah,
and like 3-4 cookies, 5.
That
cookies.
hot dog was gas,
dude. I'm very, very excited about my new grill.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's like one of those things like. You're always like, how do people become like, I want to be like a grilling guy. Yeah. And I'm like, that's just not me. And then I got this grill and I'm like, I want to play with this every day.
You should get into you should learn how to make steaks and stuff.
Totally, yeah.
You should have a steak tonight.
We're gonna have
Whole Foods steaks are like pretty affordable.
I'm going to have a steak freak off. I know. Yeah.
What do you think you could throw further, a steak or a burger?
Steak.
Frisbee it, yeah.
You think heavier is better at that weight class.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like they're.
I still think I could fucking launch a burger.
No, Can
I keep it in the wrapping?
No, we've gone over this. It's got to be because the ingredients are going to go flying, and it's where the patty goes.
What if by some crazy thing the onions go the furthest? Does that count?
No, it's the patty. We went over this.
So then why are we even throwing the rest of the burger?
Because that's part of the sport.
Yeah.
I think the idea is going to be to like get your middle finger on the patty and really try to isolate the patty.
Yeah.
Like you want it, it's like a rocket ship where you want to ditch the compartments once you can and let that thing fucking go.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna like hammer throw it as hard as I can.
All right, we'll see. Burger Freak Off is happening on July.
Dude, should we do it this weekend?
Oh, we should do it during the week
So we can just take the day.
because it's fucking work.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it on Monday after the record.
I don't know if I can do that.
Maybe we'll figure it out.
Wait, there's a new podcast editor. Just get him to do your work. I bet he's a really
He
nice
works
guy.
on Glory Days. Yeah, he's great though.
Glory Days.
Should we do TMS?
Teach me something.
I'm very, very excited about my teacher.
Come on.
So I have a brother, if you will.
What?
Brother.
I know.
If you Sam.
I have a brother, if you will. Oh, if you Sam, I get it. And he has been watching this Ken Burns baseball documentary. Apparently, it's made up of 9 innings, which are each 2 hours. So it's an 18-hour documentary. And he struck gold last night.
Oh, it's so funny.
Do you know about Merkel's boner?
Of course.
Google Merkel's boner. I think the funniest part about this.
No, but you don't want to talk about it first?
No. I want you to Google it because I
Merkel's-
think maybe the funniest thing about it is just that it's
I
called
spelled it
Merkel's
right.
boner.
Okay.
Merkel's boner was a notorious base running mistake committed by rookie Fred Merkel of the Giants against the Cubs. He failed to advance to second on what should have been a game-winning hit, led to a forced play at second and a tied game. Cubs won the makeup game and won the pennant by 1 game. Moral of the story is apparently they called mess-ups back then boners. So
that's funny.
he sends me this
Merkel
video.
pulls boner.
Yeah.
That's like the injury report. He pulled his boner. He sprained his boner.
It's like Merkel pulls boner.
Wait,
It's,
he failed to touch second or he failed to advance to second?
he
Like, did he run past it?
No, it looks like he
Like got scared and stayed on first? Because it ended in a pickle, right?
No, I think he was on first base. There was a game-winning hit, and he didn't run he didn't run all the way to second, so they got a force out, which invalidates the run that crossed.
Oh my god!
So because if he had just touched the base,
Like he just stopped. He kind of like
because it was like, oh, the game's over, they win.
Oh.
But because he didn't touch second base,
Oh my god! That's
they
crazy.
if you get a force out, then the run doesn't count.
It's
That's
so
insane.
crazy to me that baseball was occurring in 1908
I know. Wait, I got it.
Before
There's
that.
also
and
a
how
video
these teams
Oh,
were
I don't
even
have the video
existing
anymore,
at
but
that time.
Yeah, pretty
the
all
Snapchat video that you sent was really
When did
funny.
baseball start? When did...
1894.
Seriously?
I bet.
What was funny?
So when did baseball start? 1869. That's crazy.
Wait, where is it?
The Red Stockings.
That's
were-
insane.
I used to go to Reds games. They were sick.
All right. Have you guys heard about the ether epidemic?
No.
Mm-mm.
So I think it was in Ireland, but basically ether was like something that had. Let me just pull it up. I'm going to butcher this. Sorry.
Don't mind me if I indulge in a nice mug zero.
Okay. The ether epidemic refers to a 19th century phenomenon primarily in the mid to late 1800s when the recreational inhalation of ether became widespread, especially in parts of the U.S. and Ireland. Originally used as a surgical anesthetic, ether was cheap, legal, and easy to obtain, which made it popular among those seeking intoxication, particularly in regions where alcohol was heavily taxed or prohibited. In places like Ireland, where the temperance movement discouraged alcohol, ether became a substitute, despite being far more dangerous when inhaled or ingested. So, I can't remember what like sect of Christianity was very anti-alcohol, but this was like a loophole to just still get fucked up, but not be sinning.
Yeah.
Unlike alcohol, ether could be inhaled for a rapid euphoric high, but it was highly flammable and could cause unconsciousness, addiction, or death. So the flammable part was really funny to me when I was watching this video by Horses. If you're not subscribed to Horses, I think it's the best YouTube channel out there. And he was saying it was like shockingly flammable. Like if like a flame was like in the same room as it would like set the whole room on fire. But basically another funny thing that horses told me was it was
So the guy is having a schizophrenic episode.
The horses told me. But like kids would get it as like a treat. Like they'd go into a store to like buy something and the storekeeper would like give them a little shot of ether.
Wait, I thought wasn't it like a rag you'd like put on
You could drink it or
you could drink it?
yeah, you could drink it or inhale it. And apparently your skin and hair would smell like it for weeks after you drank it. So they said like some towns in Ireland, just the whole place smelled like ether because everyone
was doing it.
Smelled like it.
That's very funny.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah. You know about the Ether Dome?
You got Ether Dome?
I got Ether Dome. No, I've been to the Ether Dome.
You're just on fire, passed out. A girl's going to town on you.
No, it was like where the first ever surgery with anesthesia.
Oh, yes.
It was in Boston.
Yeah.
And,
that must be why it's called the Ether Dome then.
It is. Because it was the first medical use of ether. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
It's pretty sick.
All right, should we do it?
But Google Ether Dome painting. There's like a crazy.
No, I feel like we've looked this up.
We have.
Really?
Yeah, we've
When were we
looked this up.
talking about the Ether Dome?
Probably
I think
2 months
I
ago.
may have made that exact same joke too.
Yeah, we've looked up these exact.
Oh, I just think this is. Oh, yeah. I think maybe this was my
gross,
fun
gross.
fact my teach me something when I went to the Ether Dome.
Should we do this sky rocks? This sky rocks. This sky rocks today. Hey, hey, I said this sky rocks and he rocks so hard. He rocks in your house and he rocks in your yard.
There's
rocks in my yard. Lauren, pause this immediately, and I mean immediately. Okay, this is a guy named Garfield Village, and
It's a funny name for a guy.
he is going to motivate us. So let's follow all of his instructions.
Always want to die.
Me motivates you in 1 second. Take a deep breath. Exhale. You're the coolest man in the world. Do not forget about this. Me motivates you.
Are you ready to take on the
That
fucking
works.
Holy, why did we do this at the beginning of the podcast?
I didn't want to spoil it.
Yeah. That's
1
fair.
second.
Can we do it
Take a
again?
deep breath. Exhale. You're the coolest man in the world. Do not forget about this.
Kind of sounds like he says men.
I think he does say that.
You
So it's
are
us.
the only 60s.
He's the
guy.
am the only 60s guy in the world.
I am Jump.
I love him. Is this
Yeah.
his whole page? I wonder.
I don't know. I saw this morning and it
He's a world champion swimmer.
That doesn't look like him.
That used to be him.
Right.
He's a 26-year-old Spurs fan like his dad. I am a world champion swimmer.
Yeah.
Respect.
It's like two truths and a lie. All right, Willie. What do you got for me, bud?
This is Sunday.
Sun
Shut
Tzu?
down for 2 hours, so.
So the highway was shut down for traffic, and so this lady made the most of it.
Wait, Whitney was just telling me about enchilada sauce yesterday.
Yeah.
It's good.
So things didn't work as expected, but she got.
I love her.
enchilada sauce.
I'm obsessed.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't on board with her at first.
Enchilada sauce sealed it.
Yeah, sealed the deal.
I would like to seal her deal.
I love that.
Oh,
Not
What?
that. I
you
don't
want
want
to seal her deal?
No, not like sexually. Like I want to make enchiladas and dance and stuff.
All right, Lauren, do you want to start with stereotypes for your state that don't exist or Pixar movies that don't exist?
Stereotypes.
Okay. Tee it up, Willie.
Wait, I don't. You got to say this one. I don't know how. This...
Okay. These are stereotypes for your state that don't exist.
If you were from Virginia, your stomach hurts. Am I doing this right? I didn't get this one.
People from Georgia read right to left, and then they use context clues to figure out what the hell they're reading.
Got it. If you're from Maryland, you don't have any baseball cards. I might have. Sorry if I fucking ruined you.
People from New Hampshire's vision gets blurry when it's about to rain.
Interesting. If you're from Iowa, Your car is parked illegally in the parking lot.
People from New Mexico can never point true north or else they get really disoriented.
Oh. If you're from Vermont, you are too hot.
Floridians, both men and women, look better with the skin fade.
Right. If you're from New Mexico, I need $1 really bad. Can I get $1? If you're from, I should have picked a more populated state.
No, I like that.
Texans can never tell a lie or their joints start to ache.
What is this?
What did you do any for Illinois?
I thought it'd be fun. I did.
Do you say Illinois?
People from Illinois get turned on by the dark.
How do you
That's
say?
true.
Say the name of your state.
Illinois.
Yeah, I think there's like something like I feel like Jerry almost says Illinois.
Illinois.
Is that like a legit?
Illinois.
You kind of say it a little bit. Jerry's like full blown like Illinois.
Yeah.
All right.
Pixar movies.
Yeah, I just did 3 of these.
Yes.
All right, cool. These are Pixar movies that don't exist.
Kiln. A kid realizes that anything he makes out of clay comes to life when he fires it in the kiln. So he makes a friend out of clay and takes him to school. And then everything's going well, but then the clay kid becomes more popular than him. And out of frustration, he shatters the boy, and then he has to put him back together.
I like that a lot. Flurry. Flurry and his family of snow leopards live on the peak of one of the highest mountains in the world. They spend their days sledding and having fun until the first humans begin to summit, and very quickly the mountain becomes a wasteland. They grow to despise the humans. But when Flurry sees a hiker get dangerous frostbite and resign himself to death, the snow leopards band together to sled him all the way down the mountain to safety. When they set the body down to a stunned village, Flurry then also sets down a bag of trash. And the villagers realize that what they're doing up there is destroying the home of these leopards. And they change for the better.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Man's best friend. When a family's beloved pet dog Scooter passes away, the inventor dad puts all of his projects on hold to invent a contraption that allows him and his family to go visit the dog in dog heaven. Once he succeeds, he realizes that he can connect people with their long-lost pets and shares the machine with the whole town to let them reconnect with their long-lost pets. The government is trying to steal the technology from him for military purposes, and he has to outrun them.
Love that. Timo. Timo is a Timo is a lizard living a normal lizard life until one day in a game of tag during recess, his tail gets pulled off. At first, it's no big deal. It'll grow back. But after a few days, Timo realizes his isn't growing back. He tries everything, gluing the old one back on, making one out of leaves, etc., but nothing works. So Timo kills himself.
Oh. Well.
That's very deep.
Is that
Too much.
You don't get it. It's extremely deep.
It's a message.
It's extremely deep. Starry Night. A man realizes that he can go into any painting and explore that world. We watch him go into portraits of famous historical figures to talk to them about their lives, have a drink in the town of Starry Night, and go on a date with Mona Lisa. He gets so addicted to exploring these other worlds that he's neglecting his relationships in the real world, and then he has to come back and mend them.
I like that.
Kind of reminds me of Night at the Museum when they like go into all the little exhibits.
I think I may have. I don't know what that is.
No, it's not like the same.
I've never seen that. I don't know what
You
movie you're talking
haven't?
about.
Stenbiller.
It's so good.
Bearheart. Amelia Earhart is alive on this island and finally stumbles across a bear, and they become in love, and the bear decides to help her rebuild her airplane. They get back up in the air. She's now 80. And with the help of her trusty bear, Amelia Earhart and the bear circle the world. They land in New York City to the biggest applause on record. It's on the Richter scale. I'm sorry that Timo killed himself.
No, I thought that was very deep. I'm sorry Lauren didn't get it.
I just feel like Lauren didn't get it.
I think it's just too much for a Pixar movie.
It's very deep.
It's very deep for a Pixar movie.
All right. We're going to wrap up with Rusty's Song of the Day.
Yeah.
Go follow it on Spotify. Rusty's Songs of the Day. Today I got Back to Friends by Somber.
Great song.
I just found it this morning. I saw him do it on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Love
The
that.
Tonight Show. And
Those are different things.
Jimmy Fallon.
Got it.
The Tonight Show.
It's not live then.
Not live. Not live.
It's fun.
And it's about he broke up with him and his girlfriend broke up, and he's talking about like how can we go back to friends when we have shared a bed, and I really like it.
There's another song by him I really like.
Undressed.
Oh, that is a good one too.
There's so the performance is really funny. He's like fucking freaking out at the end, like really getting into it.
Oh, I think I've seen. Yeah.
And then he serves
Yeah,
face
yeah,
at
yeah.
the end.
What's that mean?
All right, what should they comment, Laura?
Ooh.
Baseball card.
Comment. Spam 7-Eleven Slurpee because 7-Eleven Day's coming up.
Spam 7-Eleven Slurpee.
Slurpee.
Oh yeah, and spam Burger Freak off again.
Burger. 7-Eleven Days actually, when this comes out, it's in like 4 days. And I think I missed that last year. I gotta get back on it.
I remember a guy brought his bong one time and filled it.
It's funny.
All right, we love you guys. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great Tuesday, and then we will see you guys bright and early for our Wednesday episode. And hopefully we have done the Burger Freak Off by then so we can show you.
Burger Freak Off!